Sci-fi is one of my favorite genres in media, and what makes it so interesting is just how diverse it is, from space operas to horror to cyberpunk. But one subgenre that I've always been partial to, particularly if it's done well, is time travel. One of the best examples of this being Back to the Future, especially the first two, but also the Zero-Escape visual novels, which use shifting timelines as a key mechanism to their plot. Above all though, the series that I love the most is without a doubt one that took me by surprise back in 2012 in my college days, and remains one of the few series I marathoned in basically one sitting, Steins Gate. Hey, I'm Mike and welcome to the Lions Lounge. As indicated earlier, Steins Gate is a sci-fi time travel anime that aired in 2011, and is an adaptation of the visual novel of the same name. While the visual novel version explored multiple endings, the anime follows the true path, and I think it does a fantastic job of adapting the story. The core premise of the series is that the self-proclaimed mad scientist Rintaro Okabe, or Hoin Kiyoma as he dubs himself, is performing experiments with his friends in which they accidentally discover a method to send text to the past, thereby altering the present. This discovery, however, as well as their intention to explore the limits of it, is what results in the primary conflict of the series. The first half is admittedly kind of a slow burn, and while I was fully invested after episode 1, I can see why someone might lose interest. But trust me when I say that this first half is crucial for not only fleshing out the plot, but the characters as well, and critical events that involve them in the final half. And like all great series, the cast of Steins Gate is top-notch. I've already mentioned the eccentric Okabe, who's obsessed with pursuing his scientific goals no matter the consequences, but alongside him are his childhood friend and frankly enabler Mayuri, the resident hacker and super otaku Daru, everyone's best girl and shrine maiden Luca, Akihabara's most popular maid Ferris, the quiet Frieder Moeka, energetic and mysterious Suzuha, and last but definitely not least, the proud genius scientist Kurisu. Kurisu and Okabe's relationship is the largest driving force of the series, with the first few episodes exploring Kurisu's reluctance to accept the discovery made by Okabe's lab, but later is the one who makes the greatest strides in uncovering the methods of time travel, and also setting into motion the incredible and terrible events that are to follow. No great series though is complete without a beautiful soundtrack, and one of the best dubs in anime doesn't hurt either. This is kind of a divisive statement as a lot of people love the original Japanese audio, and I do too, but this is one of those series where, for me at least, the English cast stands out, especially J. Michael Tatum, who plays Okabe, and Trina Nishimura, who plays Kurisu. It's really hard to talk about Steins Gate without spoiling the plot, so I will say that if you haven't seen this series, I can't give any higher recommendation than I am here. This easily isn't just one of my favorite sci-fi anime series, but one of my favorite series of all time alongside the likes of Yu Yu Hakusho and Cowboy Bebop. Sidestepping into today's main topic, the series makes a point of showing that Okabe is a huge soda addict, with Dr. Pepper, or DK Pepper, being his favorite. He even goes as far to say that the drink fuels his intellect. And I'm not gonna lie, Dr. Pepper is my favorite soda too. So, you know, great minds think alike? So for this first drink, I'm gonna replicate the DK Pepper. For this, you're gonna wanna take a highball glass and add some ice. Now here comes the tricky part. Take a spoon and gently layer the Dr. Pepper on top. Just keep pouring until you fill it up. Then you're gonna take this Dr. Pepper and just put it away, then drop in a straw, and you have your DK Pepper. Cheers. Oh yeah, I can see why Okabe likes this. It's very good. It almost tastes like Dr. Pepper. It's wild how just mixing those flavors together just has that same taste. It's incredible. Okay, I know that one was a little cheeky. I do have actual cocktails for this. So the first actual cocktail is called a Dr. Scola, and it does feature Dr. Pepper as well as Fernet Branca, which is a herbal liqueur. Now, I haven't actually tried this before, but I heard it kind of smells and tastes like menthol, so let me give it a quick taste first. Oh. Yep, smells like menthol. This literally just smells like medicine. Oh God, I am not looking forward to trying this. I'm just gonna have a bit. I'm not gonna drink a lot of this. All right, bottoms up. Nope, this is bad. Holy, oh God. Okay, washing it down with the Dr. Pepper is better. So I'm interested to see how this is when it's combined with it in an actual cocktail. So you're gonna build this in a glass, and the first thing you're gonna want is an orange peel. You're gonna drop it right in the bottom of the glass, then add 2 dashes of Angostura bitters. Then gently muddle this to release some of the oils. Now add 1 ounce or 30 milliliters of Fernet Branca. Next, 1 ounce or 30 milliliters of a white rum, preferably one that's not funky, so Bacardi works great here. Now add a big ice cube and stir for about 30 seconds. Top this up with about 2 ounces or 60 milliliters of Dr. Pepper. And for garnish, you're gonna use a maraschino cherry. And there you have the Dr. Scola. Cheers. Okay, so the Fernet is definitely less present in this version. I will say that it's still there. Like, the menthol taste is still kind of overpowering the rest of the ingredients. So I feel like in this recipe, you kind of need to scale the Fernet back even more. This is the first time I've made this, considering I never even tasted Fernet until now. But I can tell you based on this that it's not balanced well enough. The Dr. Pepper is present, but it's getting way overshadowed by the Fernet. And I like mint, but this is just too much mint. It's way too in your face. It tastes like medicine. Honestly, a little disappointed. I love Dr. Pepper, and I like mint too, and I kind of expected this to be better than it was, but I think next time I would just tweak the ingredients a little bit. This last drink we're gonna be building in a glass as well, and actually doesn't feature Dr. Pepper, but Coke instead, as well as an IPA and Amaretto, and apparently is supposed to simulate the taste of Dr. Pepper, but in a cocktail form. So I guess we'll see. So first add some ice to your glass. Then we're gonna add roughly 3 ounces or 90 milliliters of Coke. And then roughly 3 ounces or 90 milliliters of an IPA. Give this a quick stir. And lastly, add 1 ounce or 30 milliliters of Amaretto. Give it another quick stir and add a straw. And there you have the DK Pepper cocktail. Cheers. Okay, yeah, this is way better than the last one. Does this taste like Dr. Pepper? Kind of. So for comparison, that's the DK Pepper, and this is the cocktail. This one's definitely a lot sweeter, and this one has like the kind of pepper notes that Dr. Pepper is known for. Honestly, this is pretty close in terms of flavor. You could probably scale back a little bit on the IPA and it would get pretty close. It's pretty tasty though. Like, I am kind of surprised by this one. I didn't think like Coke and beer would work well together, but I guess it does. And then the Amaretto adds some kind of nutty sweetness to it. But yeah, I definitely prefer this over the previous cocktail. We made 3 Dr. Pepper or DK Pepper drinks today inspired by Steins. The DK Pepper, which is definitely not just Dr. Pepper, the Dr. Scola, which features Fernet Branca, and the DK Pepper cocktail. If you like this video and want to see more, please like and subscribe. If you have any other cocktails you'd like me to make from your favorite anime or video games, let me know in the comments below. If you want to see what I make outside this channel, follow me on Twitter at Mr. Spacelion or Instagram at Mr.Spacelion. Thank you so much for stopping by the Lions Lounge. I'm Mike, and I hope to see you next time.